Alright, let's see if this guy wants to play. I've had a couple dodges, which, to be honest, makes sense. I am clearly smurfing, so maybe he doesn't. We'll play Otto again. We only played them once, and they seem like a good civ, so let's try to get better with them. And this will be game 14 in this series, I guess you want to call it. Against the English, okay. So this is a matchup I've never played. How do you want to play this? I do not know. I feel like getting 8 on spears is probably a mistake. Because his fills can kind of just kill them. He might go man-at-arms H1. So if he does, I want to get goals before it gets in trouble. It's a worry. And we'll have a look if he does. So let's kill the sheep. And I'm just kind of running straight to his base because I want to be informed whether he goes barracks or not. This should be his gold line, I think. Yeah. Alright. It's kind of doing same as I'm doing, it looks like. Okay, no wood gathering, so no barracks anywhere. I don't know if I need 3 on gold. This is also, I saw one, okay, he went back to it. So yeah, Otto is the civ that I need to wing the most because I don't know how you're supposed to play them. So we're just kind of going with the flow. How do you want to play this matchup? Let's think about it. I think playing H2 is fine. Otto is pretty good in H2, and we can just go horsemen or whatever they're called with this civ, combined with some bows. We didn't find the many sheep, but we'll have the berry stuff later, so it's cool. Yeah, definitely a bit too much gold here, but we'll use it for the tax later, so I don't mind. It just means we're aging a bit later than we could have. Some Otto main might cringe about that placement. I think the berries might be in range for the longbows. So that might be an issue, but we'll work with what we got. So what text do I want to get? I want to get wheelbarrow, and I want to get broad axe, so that's 250 gold at least. So I'll leave these boys on gold for a bit. Looks like he found all the sheep. So, a bit unfortunate on the sheep this game. And let's figure out what he's up to. I think this was too soon, to be honest. I'll send 2 back. I wanna have the fills that build the landmark, gather the food. So that's what I was thinking there. But I may have screwed this up. Because you never want to have no villager production, of course. So yeah, these 2 boys can compensate. Let's go to the wheelbarrow. You boys go to the berry. Alright, and then these boys were the compensation vills. He's aging at the council hall. I think we'll get back to gold later. We'll just get Brodax, we might need more food than the 4. Don't know where I want to make all these things. I guess this is like really bad placement, but yeah. It do be what it do be. And now we'll get products. So no unit production yet. He's mining some more gold. One more stone. Okay, probably just doing fast castle stuff. I think we'll go for second TC here, which is something I rarely do. Not that big a fan. I don't even know what they cost right now. 400, 350, okay. We'll chuck it on the hunt. Okay, he does make at least something. That one. Okay, so we'll have horseman production. We'll get a second PC. And he's gonna go bow pike. He's mined a lot of gold, so maybe he got a blacksmith as well, which is something we should worry about if he does. Okay, so this should fit, right? No, it doesn't. So let's just imagine it there. Okay, we're mining too much stone. We need to worry about those longbows. They're still chilling in his base, but he's gonna push out now. I think we should have the time as long as we put more vows on it. Alright, you get these things. I don't know yet what I wanted to do with it. Okay, we got the DC up. That's my bad. Okay, so what we really need, we don't want any of that. We need this. And we need to make a shitload of archers. And yeah, this is awful. We need to have them sent back. Definitely not what you want to do with the back and forth, but I had to do it because I had to get the TC up in time. I think a wall here would be nice. We still need to do something with this vizier point thing. I don't think it... Okay, and you really need to stop clicking on these. Yeah, this is what I was worried about with the landmark placements. Okay, we'll just do this and we'll just get something. We'll just get the sheep pockets. So he's definitely messing up army, and he's probably... This looks like he might be building a ram. And we also need gold for the blacksmith packs. So something that you can do here, which is a cool little trick. You can click on this tree and then press G. And then when you press D, they go out on that side. And we'll just do it like that. And that should deal with the ram. While also dealing with his army. There goes the ram and it costs us 1 fill. That's fine. So that's one cool trick to deal with pressure like that. We drop this off to get this. You always want to get ranged armor in these cases. And it's also important to remain calm. Okay, let's get another military school. And I think we want to rebuild this a little bit. We went for another ram. I am actually gonna get textiles now. That might come in handy. This should be enough stone. I think I'll just leave these guys on gold. Okay, so we are losing girls now. But I'm not that worried about it. I think we have enough of them. I need to stop. I need to just not hotkey these things. And yeah, we're cleaning up the army. So. And now we'll think about aging up. Yeah, Finland want to kill the longbows first, instead of worrying about the man-at-arms too much. And as long as the longbows are dead, his DPS is basically dead. And we'll get this. So now would be a good time to re-macro a bit. We mostly were macro to make a lot of archers, and we'll continue to make them a bit, but we'll mostly worry about getting up to the next stage so we can go crossbows and stuff, maybe knights. Yeah, sorry, it's not my best civ, so it's a little bit simplistic. But I think still it's an interesting game to watch anyway, because it gives some general tips. And I'm not too worried about an English player going Cav, so we will just push out here. Yeah, the Vil loss that we had, we probably lost about 8, I'd say. And I'm completely fine with that, considering the lead that we had in the Vil departments. If you can give up your eco advantage a little bit to make sure you don't die, then that's fine. And now we're gonna try to keep him stuck in H2 by heading to his gold mine. Okay, he isn't stuck in H2 because he keeps making army. And that means we'll H. We'll use our wood fills because we don't really have that much of a need for wood at the moment. I think that's always an interesting thing to think about. What vills are you gonna use? And I mostly want to go knights. I think there's a vizier point that you can train them from your military schools. Yeah, get that. And I guess you need to be H3 for it. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. But besides on these buildings, there's not a lot of need for wood at the moment. So that's what I meant. And these will make crossbows and also get veterancy. And once we have chopped enough wood, we'll also, I think we need one of these. Once we've chopped enough wood, we'll also get the ranged armor upgrades. And then these can all go to knights. Okay, here he comes. We might even lose this DC. I think our advantage at the moment is good enough. But I would be okay with losing it if it were to happen. As long as we just get a good knight army here. Crossbows, our veterancy. Sometimes it's cool to just get things up without worrying too much about it. I want to get the ranged armor. So we're kind of just not microing this. Because we're kind of just gonna clean it up. He will kill some vills, but I'm cool with that, because he's gonna die after this. Because it's our turn to counterattack. And he should not be able to hold this, as long as you go... just make some cav, I think. I'm just gonna put these on keep 8. You also get that. Oh, you can make these now, that's cool. So yeah, we have the Vil leads. We're not too fussed about losing the second DC. You don't need bigger Vil leads. And we're just gonna try to kill him with the second ranged armor now coming in. I don't think he could hold this at all. He just hit up, but he shouldn't have enough. Okay, he went up with that makes sense. Should kinda avoid that, but we'll clean the army up first. And we'll just attack him from another side. This could be a good moment to pick up the relics. Our gold mine is gonna go out. This is gonna be on trebuchet. That's good. 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 I think I'm just gonna go full knights. And we'll just hit him where it hurts. We'll just put food, mills, and just, you know, bypass the big old tower. I feel like there should be raids to be had. He's probably on Deadwood Mine. But what's good here is that his eco's idled. I'm just gonna have a Hail Mary shot towards the goldfields. Okay, he does resign. So yeah, I think this game really highlights the ebb and flow of going eco and going military. And I think the main thing that made me win this game was being able to hold off the first ram with minimal investment. So yeah, as I suspected. So when you go second to C, which is not something I often do, um, your opponent can go aggressive like they did. And then as soon as I hold that first ram without any losses like I did with the fills in and out, I'm slowly gaining momentum because I have this Vil lead that's growing. And even though I lose it here, I'm still almost 2TC at that point, and he sacrificed his army to get there. So yeah, the castle was a bit annoying, but I will not lose this game if I just maintain control and just attack him from somewhere else. So I think the most valuable thing that you might have learned if you didn't know about it is the Vils. You select any resource behind it, then you press G, then you press D, and then they come out to attack the ram. And you press G to put them back inside, and you press D to put them back outside, etc. And yeah, cool game. We went on to Diamond 2 now, so we're getting there. See you guys in the next one.